All right, welcome back everyone. Um, I just want to do a quick recap of today's price action. It was actually very volatile and there was a lot of action to trade. So let's get right into it. First of all, we were building a lot of sell side liquidity during the London and Asian session, and we can see that right here that we've got a lot of equal lows, a lot of wicks, and basically at the market open there was this 15-minute fair value gap. I observed the price on a 30-second time frame and we swept these equal lows. Then we hit swept this buy side liquidity. We did not take this buy side liquidity, which is another 4-hour fair value gap, but we started to display slower, and I did not even realize at first, but the candles and the ranges were like very big today, and it was quite insane actually. So as you can see, the standard projection perfectly lines up at least with this first target, and then of course the second is inside of here. So these were very clear targets that you could exit your trade from, trade at. So the price actually never gave an opportunity with the retracement after it started selling back off. There was this little retracement back up inside of this bearish breaker block, but I did not take it because I wanted to see a bigger retracement back up into the OTE, which is basically above the 50%, into the premium or even into the deep premium. Price never did that, and so I was just observing the price drop all the way down. There was this 15-second order block created, and this candle tapped it back perfectly. I was thinking of taking an entry here, but because it's usually not my entry model, I did not. But I should have, because my intuition was actually right. This was the main target, the last target that I was targeting, and it would have hit it perfectly. And after we took out this sell side, it was kind of clear to me that we are indeed going to this low, and I jumped in with 5 contracts. At first the price was a little hesitant. I'm not really sure. I think my stop was like somewhere around here. It did not hit, and then we sold off and hit the target perfectly. I then took 4 contracts off because I saw that we were not really breaking through this level, and then price took me out, took out my last contract at a break even. But it was a nice trade that got me around $300. Price then actually retraced back up into the, well, basically almost into the premium range. Oh yeah, it did go above. This order block was retested, and we sold back off nicely all the way to this low. Same thing actually happened here. I did not take any of the setups, even though I could have. I had some work to do after this, and then later on I came back to the charts, and I saw that we are approaching this 15-minute fair value gap. We also took out this high, which was basically the buy side liquidity of this 1-hour fair value gap, but it was like not really a good setup. The price was not quite ready yet, at least not in my eyes. And then after we took out this buy side liquidity, created another 15 second fair value gap. We respected it, rejected downwards, created another one, another order block right here, respected it, and then I jumped in at this level, put my stop loss at this high, and I targeted basically these lows. Right here I wanted to take off 3 contracts, but I mistakenly clicked the sell button, which only added 3, and then in panic I just closed the whole position on the way up, because I was kind of scared that we were gonna go all the way back up, and my target was, at least my first target was hit, and I just did not want to give back my profits. Yeah, like this target would also be hit, but I was panicking just a little. So yeah, there was a lot of opportunity actually today. The range we created is 380 points, which is huge. So 15 seconds was actually a really good time frame to trade from today, because there was a lot of price action on very quick price action on small time frame. So it was quite amazing. So yeah, sometimes this was basically an amazing day to trade. This was a great setup. I just did not get a good entry, but I could have, for example, entered, I don't know, inside of here, because this fair value gap got inversed with a big momentum. I could have only went in with 1 contract and then added more, I don't know, maybe inside of here after we broke through this low, and could have went in full size, put my stop at break even right away, so my position would get averaged out around here, then yeah, something like this, and we never returned back to this level. So yeah, that would have been an amazing trade basically. But yeah, sometimes the bias and the direction is very clear, and you get a little hesitant. I don't know why, like the emotions kick in, or you're just, yeah, you're afraid of not getting a really good entry and then getting stopped out, of course. So basically you execute poorly, and sometimes the direction, you get the wrong direction, but you actually get like a good setup, but it just might be wrong, so you can't really do much about that. You just gotta trust your signals and execute without hesitation. Sometimes you're gonna be right, sometimes you're gonna be wrong. There's not much more that you can do. You manage the risk properly, take small losses, increase the wins and the profits to make them bigger than your losses, and that's how you make consistent profits in this game. So yeah, I got my lesson today. I took the profits, secured them, and also learned a lot, and we're getting better day by day. So right now we are sitting at almost $1,200 of profit on this account. We're doing quite great. We only had 1 negative day, which was very not unfortunate. It was undesired. This was basically a mistake, an honest mistake, and not something that I want to repeat again. And yeah, on 19th and yesterday I took no trades because there was no economic news, and the price was very slow and choppy, and there basically was no setup to take a trade from. And on this week we are sitting almost at $1,000 of profit, which is awesome. We need about 3,300 more, to pass this evaluation account. And yeah, I don't want to jinx myself, but this might be the first account that I actually pass. That would be awesome. Well, I believe that I am going to pass this evaluation, because I think I'm finally getting it. I'm like, it's been almost 2 years now, and after all the hard work that I've put into this, I think I finally got it. So yeah, it feels good to basically be able to not trade at all for 2 days, come back, make some profit, and I don't know, tomorrow I might not actually take a trade, or I'll go very low size. I don't have to hurry. If and when I pass this evaluation, making $1,000 in 2 days, like, is insane. And all of that still awaits me, and I don't have to pass it tomorrow. I don't have to make 3,000 and, I don't know, let's say, yeah, $3,300. I don't have to make that much in the next week. Yeah, I could maybe pass. Yeah, I might actually pass next week if the price action gives me the right setups. It might indeed happen. It might be the second next week, or the third, or it doesn't really matter. I just gotta do this consistently, follow my rules, and eventually I'm gonna get there. So that's it for today. Um, and I'll be back next time. See you.